Yeah, I work with a few different engineers.
If you can.
Primary icon. Yeah, my primary, especially when I'm in Chicago, icon. Every time you get the shit done for sure.
So your Summer Nights EP that dropped in 2019 was produced by Timberland, right?
Super. And that shit was 05. Come on, bring that.
Yeah,
Let's get
because
into
you know we got to get into that. All right. So how did you meet Timberland though?
Alright, that shit a story. Like, when did I make them songs? Let me think. It dropped 2019, so I made the songs 2018. Okay, so yep, I dropped a 6-song EP, all produced by Tim, called Summer Nights, and we dropped it 2019. And before that, we linked up 2018 to make those songs. Me and Tim cut like 20 tracks or some shit, but we just chose 6. Like, alright, these are one. This what gotta come. You feel me? This right now. But even before that, like, bro knew who I was. Really not even bro. I call his ass. I knew who the fuck I was since like 2017. You feel me?
How did y'all?
He knew who I was because of this manager I was working with. Okay. And he used to work with him, so he put him on to me like, listen. And he did that a few times, like listen, but nothing really ever caught his ear. And then one day I made a song called Summer, some shit like a long time Summer, but that's the song that caught him. Like, it's like, alright, fly this nigga out. We gotta work with him. Not like, alright, he didn't deny this one. This was like, alright, you prove that shit to me. So he flew me out. I swear to God, we out there with like a month straight, just making shit every day, 12-hour sessions, just back to back. He Miami, fucking studio called Hit Factory in Miami every day, 12-hour sessions, back to back, cutting songs. It's like fucking 12. It's 12. It's like 6 engineers in the room, bro, and all of them producers and all fucking working on a song while I'm recording and shit at the same time. Like, so a lot of, and that just being around that process. Now I can do this shit by myself. You feel me? That now I create my own music like this just from being around that.
So how was that experience for you?
It was like crazy, bro. It was like one of one. I couldn't have thought of it, but I'm glad I went through it. You feel me?
Yeah. So would you say you learned a lot from, you know what I'm saying, being around, you know what I'm saying, such, you know what I'm saying, people like that? At that level, like somebody like Timberland, you feel like you learned a lot from?
I learned hella lot. Nah, for real. Just taking in the information and yeah, just being around it. It was like, it's an experience. You can't forget the shit like it. And once you get you feel me, you get it in, you like, oh, this shit possible. I'm gonna keep going for this. Like, this shit can happen. You feel me? So it's motivation and inspiration. Everything. It was a great time for sure.
So who is GFSB? Who is
look. You said it all wrong.
I know I did. That's why I want you to correct me.
GVFSB.
GVFSB.
That's a prior manager. I used to have managed me, but cut that short. You feel me?
Okay. So you not managed by him right now, currently?
Nah.
Okay, so are you independent right now?
Yes.
Okay, so do you prefer to be independent over being signed?
Super. Actually, I was with Def Jam.
Okay.
I was with GVF first, and then signed to Def Jam. And currently, I just got released from Def Jam, which is great news. Nobody.
So it's an
take that as
exclusive
offense.
then. Okay.
Yeah. Now I get to be independent, like take control of, like, you feel me? And they changed heads, they changed CEOs, so it's like nothing crazy. It's like they management changed. It's not the person. It's not the team that signed me. You feel me?
Right.
So let's just discontinue that and get on how we get on.
Okay. So, gotta ask, what type of deal was it with Def Jam?
360.
360.
They signed me.
So what
Def
is
Jam
for the people that don't know, what is a 360 deal?
That's just all revenue, touch everybody. Everything touch everybody. It ain't nothing you just keep. Right. Everybody keep the same shit.
I don't know what that means. So I'm trying to figure it out. Like, so, but break it down for me. Like, what does that mean though?
Any money you make,
right,
they make. Everything get touched.
So basically, it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, like you said, that money just ain't going directly to you. It's being split.
No,
between different.
But I don't fund everything. You feel me?
Right.
They got a man. It's a nigga. They the head company. They put the money out. They should see what they see first, and then you feel me? Everything is split equivalent. Like as that. But that's how that shit worked.
So what
but
else?
At that time, also, I signed to Def Jam in 2018 with no name. Like, just solely off the strength of having good music. They heard me. Actually, they signed me because of my trip with Timberland.
Okay.
So, that's who I got signed to Def Jam through Timberland, which is like his partnership with that. So, that was crazy. Yeah, just off that one summer with them, they signed me. And then we dropped Summer Nights like a few months later.
So what are some positives and negatives to being signed? What are some good things you can get from being signed?
It's a ton of good shit. Honestly, it comes out everybody's experience is gonna be different. And I don't think nobody signing to anybody is bad. I think signing is an opportunity. It's just what you make out of it. And it's also what it turns into. It's like everybody can point fingers at the end of the day, but people know what they sign and shit. Like, signing is decent if it works for you, but if not signing for you works for you, then definitely go with that. You feel me? It's what you need at the time and what's most beneficial to the success of your career.
For sure. So do you prefer being independent?
Yeah, especially if I get to touch more money on that bitch, for sure.
So how has this journey been for you so far?
I feel like it just started. Like, bro, this is so crazy to me. I feel like my journey started in 2019. I got signed literally.
You dropped a lot of bangers that year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You feel me? I got signed at the end of 2018, like literally December something, a few days before it turned 2019. I got signed to Def Jam. And then 2019, March, so 3 months into my contract, I dropped Summer Nights. Blah, blah, going crazy. You see, like you just said, we dropping shit. Blah, 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 blah. 2020 hit, pandemic hit.
That's a fact.
The world stopped.
That's a fact.
So I took that as like, ain't everybody at the same place right now. This ain't the time for music. I'm gonna chill, I'm gonna work on self. I'm gonna have my shit ready by the time 2021 come, so it's time to knock niggas over the head. You feel me? But I understood what last year was, so I didn't stress it. So this, my sophomore year, I'm gonna show niggas what it is. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel like you real tactical, and you know what I'm saying,
So,
what you drop, from the type of imagery that you put out. So I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I don't know what you got coming. We're gonna get into that, but I know you got some fire shit coming.
for sure.
So you got a unique sense of fashion. From the clothes that you wear to the color of your hair. I sat up all night, like I told you the other day, watching all your visuals, and I found myself just not waiting to hear what you finna sound like, but actually what you finna wear in this next video. So, where does your sense of fashion come from?
I think it's the Aries thing. That's my zodiac. I'm heavy in the hoes. I'm stun that bitch. That's another one of my tattoos on my head. Aries sign with a crown, because I'm King Aries. You feel me? But other than that, I really think it's the Aries thing. I feel like any Aries I ever met they got some type of sense or style to them, however they rock it. But this mine, I just honestly think this is the Aries thing. That's what I'm gonna give it up to. I personally got my own personal shit, but I
So
think
you
it just
ain't got
kind
no
of
stylist. You ain't got no stylist.
It's, you feel me? I feel everything. If it look good, I'ma try.
So do you like shopping online, or do you prefer to go into the store?
I need to try that shit on.
So what's your favorite stores to shop at?
Anywhere in a urban shopping area. I don't get on fuck what store it is. Honestly, especially like, you ever been to LA?
Nah.
Bro, okay, so it's a in LA, it's a little strip called Melrose, and it's just for the stores. It ain't gotta be no name on that bitch. It's just stores. You gonna see clothes, and I'ma grab that shit if I like that shit. So it don't matter where I'm at as long as it look good.
So it ain't you ain't like one of them name brand
Not me.
type of people.
I'm rocking Plus More Gear. That's my label. That's my brand. That's my stamp. You see me?
So I seen your interview with Power 92 at the 2019 BET Music Awards. How was that experience?
That's my first. I think that was like my first interview. Like I said, that was 2019. That's the year I got in the spotlight. You really do some shit, and I think it was wavy because I interviewed with like 10, 15 radio stations that day because they was all in the same places. Yeah. You probably saw it on the video. You feel me? Yeah. So it's just a vibe. It's like the whole BT experience for artists. That's what it was for me. It was, I fuck with it.
So how's it working with Dog Food Media? I see you shoots a lot of your visuals.
Let's go.
So y'all seem like y'all get great chemistry.
Super.
When it comes to the imagery in your visuals, who comes up with the concepts?
50-50. Sometimes it's him, sometimes it's me. It depends on who chose the song really. Like, if I like a song, I'm gonna be more hands on. But if he like a song more than me, but I think it's equally good, I'm gonna let him take the lead. You feel me? Get the shit done. Let's get your vision out. As long as I agree that your vision look good. You feel me?
Yeah.
And same with him. He don't want to shoot no shit that don't look good. So let's work on it. Then we get our vision and go crazy. But mostly it's his style. Like, he got his own approach to shooting and editing, and he's so quick, bro. Like, he shoot a video, he gonna get that bitch done in less than 24 hours. No cap, I'm not lying. Less than 24 hours. He shoot a video right now, he would have that shit back to you top of the morning, for. He just hard, for. So I really give it up to him on most of it.
Did he shoot Moving On?
Nah, I shot that with a team Def Jam gave me. And they set that shit up. Anything from Summer Nights, all those videos, Def Jam hired like this crew. I'm bad. No, his name is Jesse Diamond. Yes, please don't let that be wrong, but I really believe it's Jesse Diamond. And bro, whole experience. Like, I spent the month with him out in LA, just shooting videos. Each song had their own little budget. We did our own little rip thing to it, so that shit was fire. I think that was the best video we shot too, though. It was super fire.
Yeah, it was. I seen a lot of just the way in which they just kept transitioning throughout the house.
Super,
and
bro.
they made it so smooth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like that video was definitely fire.
Nah, no cap, you got it on that one.
The past 2 years, you've been dropping a lot of songs and visuals like War, featuring Lil Zay Osama, Big featuring Cowboy, Lonely featuring Crew Moxie, Call My Phone, Moving On, and just recently Stay Dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, I'm gonna ask you to explain some of the verses in your tracks.
You got some lyrics on?
I definitely do.
I ain't bet.
All right.
All right.
So explain this verse from Stay Dangerous. My little homie crazy, cause of COVID he got probation. Spent the AP on his lawyer all the time he was facing. I wasn't born a normal nigga, so I ain't dying basic.
That's a baby. My little homie crazy because of COVID got probation. Like, if COVID wasn't going on, them jails wasn't flooded, his ass would been in that bitch right now. You hear me?
That's a fact.
Man, and for what he did, that motherfucking lawyer cost an AP. That's simple. And we ain't down basic. That's it. You feel me? Showing that.
Okay, so we got another one. Explain this line from Moving On, where you say, I've been thinking about moving on. I just don't want to die alone. We both know you did me wrong, but it's still hard moving on.
Alright, man, you know, like, you invest so much time in a motherfucker, and then like the shit go down the drain, and it's like, this not gonna work, and you come to that realization, like, I want to move on, but I really do got feelings and attachments to this motherfucker that I spent so much time building something up. So I want to move on, but I don't want to die alone. So now I'm in the middle, like, what I'm gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Man, you figured it out.
Yeah, look. We got some. We definitely got some more. All right. So, in another verse from Moving On, you say, "How I end up here in your room, in your bed, in your head." I feel like I almost said it right. Not as good as you did, but you know what I'm saying. In your bed, in your head, I ask you to do simple shit, and you play Simon Says. That line I feel like was so hard because I'm like, that shit so factual. I'm asking you to do simple shit, but you play Simon Says. What did you mean when you said that?
I'm asking you to do simple shit, and you want to make it something bigger than what it is. Now you want to go tit for tat. Like, you didn't do this, or I don't like the way you said that. Like, nah, let's get this shit done. Like, simple shit. Can you just not give me nothing extra?
Right.
You feel me?
In War, with Lil Zay Osama, it said like almost 3 million views. Mm-hmm. How did you link up with Lil Zay Osama?
Bro, I met him through this videographer. Well, I can't even say used to it. My brother Q, but he's a videographer in Chicago too. And you know, he kind of scouts like talent, and he always got to hit them motherfuckers. Like, so he was listening, just personally vibing with this back in. It's like a year, this 2019, probably 2018, 2019, 2018, one of them years, bro. Just vibing. But he hear him though. And he like, bro, y'all two one of a kind. Y'all should fuck with each other. And it's like, we got together. We got so many songs together, but that's just one of them. But like Q wasn't wrong. Once we got together, it's always been something every time. And now, I just talked to bro last week, bro. He on tour. He telling me come out there. I said I got shit I gotta handle myself, but I'm gonna get up with you. So, my brother.
No, and another track from War. You said they gonna talk behind your back. You gotta be cool with that. You got Blicks and they got Sticks. What you gonna do with that? How did you feel? You know what I'm gonna ask you. When Chris Sales bit that line.
Sure, he wild, ain't he though? My mama, that's a wild animal.
I seen it. I couldn't believe it myself though. I'm looking at it. I'm like,
wild animal.
How did you feel when you seen that, man?
I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Did you know who he was before that?
Yeah, I knew he was because of YouTube.
Right.
Super. I knew he was because YouTube. I used to personally watch YouTube, like any YouTube, like as a kid. Super watch them. So if they still relevant today, like I knew who they was at least from back then. I don't know what they doing now, but at least from back then I knew who they was. So, but when he did that, it's crazy. I woke up one day. Go through the DMs and I see one, and it's one from this fan in particular, and she screenshot his page and she sent me a snippet of something he just uploaded,
Right.
and it was that song, and it say, "Ain't this your song?" And I look at it and I go to it and I listen. Hell yeah, it is my like. So I sit on that for a day. I sit on the whole information for it. I don't say nothing. I let it go. I sit on it for a day. Like how I'ma fuck him up tomorrow. I'm not no nigga. I'm not finna rush into this shit. Oh nigga, you stealing my song. You go that goofy shit. I'ma stomp your neck out the crazy way. Like you feel me? So I sat on it for a day and I'm like, let's make this video. And when we post this, let's make sure I get all my fans to go on his shit. And let's make sure we get all him motherfuckers to spam his shit. Fuck it up. Let's make sure what he did to me, he ain't trying to run with another nigga. Because everybody ain't in my position. I'm tough enough and I got a platform where I can say something and it matter.